What up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today it is Wednesday, so I was gonna see, how does my Guild Wars go? I was just gonna look at Guild Wars here, and if I think PC Mobile and everybody else was red yesterday, and we had yellow, so as long as it's a different color than that, I might just go ahead and do Guild Wars live audio, you know what I'm saying? So I could scream, yell, jump out the window while I play it, or I could go like 2 and 3 and like not put it out. So I don't know. Let's see. Guild Wars. Let's see what color it is. If it's okay, we got green. This is probably my worst team too, so that's great. Let's see. Defense 3 and 1. Sentinels at 5. I'm in a new guild. Might as well, right? Got Green Day today. I'm all the way at the bottom, so I can only go up. That's how I feel. Went 5-0, 9,334 yesterday on, I think, Yellow Day, right? And, yeah, Morgenstern, we are in bracket 4. Ooh, down here pretty low. We might head down to bracket 5. I think some people didn't play or something. Let's see here. And we missed one person here. I'm not like, this isn't to like call these people out. This is just to see why our score is so low. Okay, so like 3 people didn't play. And yeah, I wouldn't mind going down to bracket 5, honestly, in a new guild just to see what I could do down there. But yeah, we got Green Day today. So let's check it out. Let's see what my team is. Guild Wars Green. The other thing, as far as Gems of War, usually on Wednesdays I'll do a Soulforge troop team. So the main thing in the Soulforge, I'll show you teams for it, but I feel like I did this so recently. I might do it again today if Guild Wars goes terribly or goes quickly. Maybe I'll show a couple IRONHAWK teams at the end of this. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll show some IRONHAWK teams, but you'll see. If it's in the title, then I do, and if it's not in the title, then I don't. So you know more than I do right now. But yeah, I've showed teams with IRONHAWK before. The fastest vault key farming team in the game. The fastest team in the game. There's other videos where I have IRONHAWK, you know, new mythic. There's a new mythic with IRONHAWK video on it. There's a lot of them, but I don't think those have the teams per se. Like if you look up IRONHAWK on my channel, I'm not sure you're going to actually get the teams that I want to show. So I don't know. I might do it. I might do an IRONHAWK team video because I don't think I have one that you can just look up via IRONHAWK. Like they're called something different, like the fastest vault key farming team in the game, or alternative gold farming team, or the fastest team in the game. It's called something like that. So just by the way, if I don't have it on this video, then you can look them up that way through those means. Maybe I'll link them at the end or something. Let's find my green. Green Guild Wars. Frost Mage. We have Doomed Glaive, Apothecary, the Wild Queen, the Possessed King. Like, I don't see how I can go wrong with the Wild Queen here, but somehow I do. Frost Mage, I don't know why. I just want to freeze them. I always feel like they're doing looping teams on Green Day, but I don't know, because I'm not the greatest at green. Green's probably one of my worst teams, actually. But we'll see what happens. It's one of those glass cannon teams, you know what I'm saying? Do I want bonus purple, bonus blue, or lightning strike? We got a lot of blue. I don't know, though. We're going to be doing, hopefully, a lot of extra turns with this team. Whether it's Apothecary or... So I might just go with lightning strike. Lightning strike, I feel like if I asked anybody, they would say go with lightning strike here. Submerge a random ally in 4 or 5 gym matches. I think that's okay. Dust Storm or start battles 50% mana. I think I'll start battles 50% mana. Reduce damage from spells by 20%. I think I'm actually using a polearm, by the way, so I could gain 3 magic instead if I want to. But I think I'd rather have the defense, I guess. Insulated, snap freeze. So we're freezing and they can't freeze us. So I can still do my skulls without worrying. And then I think I'm just going to go with the Orpheus, too. Like, I'm going to double down. Maybe this is why I lose on this day, though. Get out of here. Let's just see how we do. I don't know. This video is what it is already. Alright, green, Guild Wars, Orpheus Metals, Doomed Glaive, Apothecary, the Wild Queen, the Possessed King, Frost Mage. Let's go. See what happens today. I kind of only want to show like a couple of these battles and maybe show IRONHAWK teams. I don't know. What do you guys think? We got a big old blue. That's nice. Good way to start. Because that gives us Apothecary, and hopefully we have that, but you never know. Yep, we do, right here. We got a bunch of red we could turn into brown. We need brown for Wild Queen, so let's do that. Don't need red at all, so that's a good one to convert. We have blue and brown here. We don't need the brown, so I'm going to take, like, instead of taking this down, I'll take this over. That way we get, I don't know. What do you think's better here? If we do the 4, we get 4 for sure. But if we do the 3, then we get a chance at a surge, don't we? I'm just going to take the, I don't know. Should I take the brown down? Or the blue over? I don't know. I'm not 100% sure here. I'm probably going to cast Wild Queen next turn anyway, so it doesn't matter, but... Oh, wow, we ended up getting, like, 7 mana there, so... Anyway, forget what I was saying. The Wild Queen, I think, is where we're going to go now. Nice, we got an extra turn there. That's always what you want to see. And we killed their first troop. So let's see what this converts. Brown gems to Doom Skulls. Do we have that? Yes, we do, right here. So should I take this? Or should I... Let's go with this, I think. Always go with the sure thing. Or always go with your converts, basically. If you have your convert, and even if you have other extra turns on the board, and I don't know. I'm indecisive today. And then could take the brown. We got Wild Queen. Let's just take the brown and see what happens. And then we got this. Alright, so yeah, we're entangling, we're freezing, we got Orpheus Metals, we can't be frozen, like, hopefully this goes well. I'd love to go 5-0 today. We got the Possessed King. I think that's why I wasn't doing Lightning Strike, because doesn't he do that anyway? Do we get both of them, or do we just get one or the other? See, I keep saying things that I should just know. But, you know, I can't know everything every second about Gems of War, so, you know what I'm saying? We should watch next time we get a 3-match. Do we get a 2 random gem explosion and then also a lightning strike? I think we do. So our team heavily relies on getting extra turns. And I don't see one right away here. That's great. I should match this green. Or no, let's not do that. Let's see. They have transformed green gems to purple. So, they got that right here, right? So I want to screw that up if possible. So I guess I'm going to take this green right here. That way I screw them up. Right? Or I could take this over, let the blue drop, and then, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Next turn they would get a blue extra turn if I did that. So let's not do that. I'll just take it like this, okay. Hopefully I do skulls. Okay, they wasted their turn. So they would have had it here anyway, right? They would have had it here anyway. So now I got to screw that up. I'm trying to screw this up for them. Because they're not frozen or anything over there. We don't want them getting that. So let's do this. Cool. So now we get all the purple extra turns. So let's take them. Let's watch our explosion here, too. That was like a rather concentrated 1 explosion there. I don't know if we're getting 2 or not. Let me know in the comments, I guess. Let's take the blue. Alright, now we have everything, so let's do this. I just like to do it when I got it. I think it makes a green storm, too, and we need green storm for Wild Queen, so another good reason to do it when you have it. So now's the choice. Do we cast this and then hopefully line this up? Or do we go ahead and cast this since there's a bunch of green on the board? There's like 10 green on the board. Which one would you do? Their first troop only has 35 health. I might cast the Apothecary, even though it's not going into anything, though. That's the only problem, so I guess I'll do Wild Queen. But we're going to take it from this guy. Because, ooh, what? So that didn't go exactly the way I planned it, but, now we could, I don't know, let's do Wild Queen again, I guess. Steal it from that. There we go. It's all good in the hood. It's on and popping. Let's just do Wild Queen, I think. Boom! Overthinking these early matchups, but that's what we do in Guild Wars. I should have probably made an IRONHAWK video today. Maybe I'll make one Saturday, though, you know? I need to do... If I'm going to do 40 videos a month, I need to figure out how many that means I need to make, like, a week or whatever. So normally that's like 10 extra videos a month, because I do one every day. I need a certain amount of them to be like EverQuest, a certain amount to be... I don't know. I need at least 4 of them to be EverQuest, probably. I don't know. I was just thinking about that the other day. If I do 10 extra videos a month, I gotta do at least 2 days a week where I do 2 videos. And that's at least. And then there's gotta be 2 of the weeks out of the 4, I gotta do 3 videos. Alright, this might be the one. Alright, let's see here. We got them frozen, though, so they're frozen on green and blue. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. If I could freeze anybody on their team, it would probably be this guy. Right? Green and blue. Frozen on green. Guess brown wouldn't be too bad either. Anyway, they got nobody up. They're probably going to try to get up there. Norbert's turnip. Should be brown and yellow. Which I don't think matters to me at the moment. What do we take here, y'all? This is the decision. Do we just take that green that's blinking? We could take this purple. We could... that's about the only 2 choices, really. You either take that purple or you take this green. Or there's this blue up here. I don't know what our banner is, though. Should we race to get our Apothecary, maybe? I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this blue. Maybe some skulls will fall, too, and they'll get skull baited. Okay, okay. They got a big... They just need one more match, and they're going to have their Norbert's turnip. I would love to have blue right now, but doesn't look like it. Maybe I should have took green the first turn. That way, we could have got full right here, and maybe it would have bled into Apothecary, but then we wouldn't have that blue mana that we took, so... Should we try for this purple, though? We could get a sky green. We got a green storm. So we have a 1 in 6 chance, and then we also, you know, green falls more than other colors. So we have better than... We probably have like almost a 50-50 shot that it's going to be a green gem. So let's do that. Of course not, right? But hey, we got this extra turn here. That's nice. There we go. Here we go now. I think we're good. Alright, we got this. Gotta do it. Just feel like whenever you got that, you should do it. Makes a green storm. Entangles them. Why not? Alright. Green extra turn. Yeah. Got this again. Of course, there goes the alarm. The daily alarm for each video. Let's see. We don't have our glaive. There is 13 green on the board, so let's do that. I'm going to hit this guy with it because this guy's almost dead. So hopefully you kill the first guy, and then you steal the attack from the second guy. Is the plan. We don't have our glaive, but we could probably make it happen, hopefully, with our Apothecary, maybe not. Oh, wait. The only thing we can convert is green. That kind of stinks, but I think I'm going to do it anyway, because extra turns are king. So I'm going to do it. You definitely don't want to cast your, the Possessed King. He's just there for his unstable possession. Literally, that's it. Maybe in a super bad jam you might cast him, but otherwise... Let's take this brown, see if anything else lines up. It did. There we go, and we win. Alright. Frost Mage is one of those classes that's pretty much just as good at 70 as it is at 100, so not that big of a deal that I don't have it at 100. So I got getting that third victory in a row. It feels really good because now you know you're going to win the day. At worst, you're going to go 3-2, so that always feels good to go 3-0 on the first three, because then you're playing with house money at that point. You can't do worse than 3-2, so that always feels good to me. Especially if we get this one here, then we know, hey, at worst we're getting 4-1. So this right here would be an amazing victory. All right, so they're frozen on purple and red. Purple and red. Wish they were frozen on green. Purple and red, huh? Got a brown extra turn, right? Yeah, I guess so. Red extra turn. Might as well. It'll give us an explosion. Even though we don't use red, it's going to help us. And it'll shake up the board, as well as give us mana from the explosion. Got an extra turn. Another one with skulls. This might be the end of our turn. Oh, there's purple. Nice. Another one. Alright, now we have the Wild Queen. I feel like their only key to victory is this guy and his triple skull damage to poison and webbed enemies. So we're about to steal all of his attack, so their key to victory just got crippled. And this thing being webbed doesn't really mean anything. It's just going to do less damage on its damage to all enemies, but it'll still do the main thing that it does, so no big deal there. Plus we got Orpheus medals on and everything, like, should get cleared up. This thing being frozen also doesn't matter that much because it's frozen on green and blue. I think beginners would think that, well, we got this thing frozen too. But anyway, brown is not frozen, and it does brown, so think of it that way. Alright, so we can do Apothecary right now, but the only color that we got red. We'll do red. I don't want to do green if I don't have to. Alright, everybody got cleared up. So we're good on that. We could take this to shake up the board. How many green are on the board? 12. I think we'll just cast this. I mean, if we take this, we do get an explosion, though, so we will get mana. I think I'm going to take it. Might as well. We got 14 now, so that was a good decision. Let's go. And we'll do this, just in case you don't die, which you did not, so that was a good choice. And we got Apothecary, so we'll do it on purple. Okay. And still don't have our Doomed Glaive, but it's okay. We'll use Wild Queen on their second troop, because Sister Superior, whatever her name is... Oh, I did on the wrong thing. I was just going to look at her card and accidentally chose her. Whatever. Probably still win, even with that mistake. I meant to cast it on Fist of Zorn. Still all good. We could probably just kill with this, huh? There we go. Alright. 4-0. Are we facing like a poopy guild or something? Let's check it out. All hail Skittles. Let's see where they're at. Oh, they're below us. They're in 38th. We just moved up ahead of them. Probably off of my battles. Anyway, who cares? None of that really matters. I'm going to go at least 4-1 now, and I'm happy. Alright, Green Guild Wars. Let's go against the Paragon. Come on, let's fight this Paragon. Sir Alamir, have you been noticing that they don't always feature cards that the enemy uses anymore? I feel like they used to feature cards that were involved in the battle. Now they're just featuring random cards. What do you guys think about that? Okay, we got a yellow extra turn. We do not use yellow, but like I've been saying, we'll get an explosion. We'll keep it on our turn. It's all good. Let's do this. They have the Savage Hunter, who deals triple damage if the enemy uses green. That's a really good way to go on Green Day as your defense. So we really do not want them to get any skulls. We're probably going to get crushed into dust. They're going to hit for triple, right? And they place Hunter's Mark on enemies when doing skull damage. Ouch. Ouch. They do triple everything against green. Ugh. That's scary. Luckily, I'm already 4-1, playing with house money. So what are we going to do here, man? That's scary. Green gems to skulls. See, and they got that too, and it starts empowered. Green gems to skulls. They don't have anything right this moment. If I take this brown, how's that going to work out? 1, 2, 3. Trying to think here. The skull would be here. And there'd be a green above it. But below it would be a red. So I don't think that's going to hurt. Unless another green falls with it. What else? What else could we even do here? Is that the only move we got anyway? I think it is. But this brown right here is like the only move we got anyway. So usually that's a bad thing because they're probably setting me up. They probably know what's going to fall from the sky, and I bet you it's a freaking green. Even though there's no green storm right now. It's the only thing to take. So I'm doing the only move that makes sense. Of course it's a green, guys. How did I know? There, they kill our hero automatically without a green storm. It just was green. Of course it was. And now what do we do? Like, how are we supposed to win this? These double empowered, like these empowered teams are hard to beat sometimes. They can just, like, I'll match this blue now. Like, this is what they want me to do. And it's literally the only move on the board. Sometimes you can't win. You know what I'm saying? Like, nothing else makes sense other than what they're telling me to do. So the first two moves, the only two moves I've done so far, are the only two moves that make sense. Give me an extra, give me a turn. Ugh! They kill me right away. They get skulls again. There's literally nothing I can do. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. What was I supposed to do there? I couldn't do anything. They're just setting me up. Do you see this? That's crazy. There was nothing I could do there. At least it's on video. You see how ridiculous that was? Whenever I lose, that's about how it looks. There was the first move, there was literally only one move I could do to get any kind of mana. The second turn, literally only one move I could do to get any mana. And both times, after I took my only turn that I could do, they killed me instantly with skulls. Got rid of 2 of my troops right away. What was I supposed to do there? I bet you I would have beat them if they didn't hit me with hit my apothecary with skulls on that after that second turn that I took. I would have got an extra turn with my apothecary and I would have been off to the races and they would have. But it is what it is. I need to write down that defense team. You guys can you know, go check it out because that defense team, it looks like auto win sometimes. That was ridiculous. There was literally, I'm Frost Mage, I'm Orpheus Metals, like what could I have done there? Nothing. Literally nothing. Even if I scouted them. Pretty much nothing I could do there. Maybe change my whole team away from green on Green Day? That just sounds dumb in Guild Wars. You get less points, but I guess you would win. You would end up with more points in the end. So maybe I should have changed my team from... But then you're not thinking that. When you're looking at... If you scouted the enemy there, you're not thinking like, oh, they're going to skull me into dust in 3 turns. You're thinking, oh man, I better be quick they're probably going to kill me within 5, 6, 7 turns there. Because they're built to kill green. You're not thinking, like, is your first thought whenever you look at that opponent, oh, I better not do the color of the day today. You know, because I have Entangle, I have Freeze. I'm pretty much doing everything I can there. I don't know. I guess I should have had, like, an instant Entangle. Would probably be the only thing I could think of right now that I should have done. But you're hoping that the only move on the board isn't something that's going to set you up to get one-shotted. And both of the first 2 moves were the only moves on the board that I could do. And both of them set me up to lose 2 troops within 2 moves. So it's whatever, man. I think that green team's decent. Just watch out for Savage Hunter teams. And if I had to recommend anything, make sure you have like an instant Entangle. They have Sister Superiority. Why can't I say that today? Sister Superiority. They have her anyway, which she's like empowered, right? So she's just going to cleanse anyway. No matter anything you do, she's going to cleanse. And then the other thing's empowered too. So looks like the main defends these days are double empowered. Double empowered troops. If you're gonna do a good defend in Guild Wars or anything, you want double empowered. You want 2 things that are empowered that set up 2 other things that deal like triple damage versus a color. But anyway, that's the video for today. I'm kind of sour now, so I probably won't show the IRONHAWK teams. I don't know. Should I make this like a really long video? Let's do it. I don't care. Let's go do the IRONHAWK teams too. Alright, so IRONHAWK is in the Soulforge right now. So if you go to the Soulforge, the best troop in here is IRONHAWK. Hands down. It's the fastest vault key farming team in the game. And that is important because that's the best event in the game. And that's how you get all these resources. Like, oh my god, you got 9,000 gems. Oh my god, you got 2 million souls. Oh my god, you got almost 10 million gold. Like, this is how. From this. So this is why you would get IRONHAWK. But on the other hand, if you don't already have one IRONHAWK and you don't already have like 8,000 diamonds, if you don't want to just get one IRONHAWK. IRONHAWK's one of those rare mythics where you need 2 of them to make it work. So if you don't have any IRONHAWKs, I mean, I don't know what to say here. Like somebody asked me, I think it was Brandon maybe? Somebody asked me between IRONHAWK, Phoenicia, Sycorax, and IRONHAWK, Phoenicia, Sycorax, and it was one more decent troop like that. And I can't remember, but my answer was Sycorax because Phoenicia needs 2 Nisha medals. IRONHAWK needs you need 2 copies of it. And I forget the other troop he said, but anyway, my answer was Sycorax because if you don't have an IRONHAWK already, it's not going to be as good. You need at least 2. And with the same thing with, it's like a Phoenicia. IRONHAWK is like Phoenicia. Phoenicia is a quick clear that you can use in place of Rowan in certain situations that does more damage. But you also need to have at least 2 Nisha medals and preferably 3 Nisha medals. So let's go show this IRONHAWK team. I'll just show you the main one, I guess. At the end of this video, so it don't take too long. But you can go to Wild Plains, I think is one. There's more than one kingdom where you can do this, but this is one I know you can do for sure, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. We just need to get out of difficulty 5 here, so I'm just going to retreat from this battle. So we need to go to difficulty 1. And go down to difficulty 1. And, where's no turns for you? There it is. No turns for you. So the class doesn't matter unless you don't have all your class weapons. Then this would be a really quick way to get all your class weapons too. It might be the fastest way to get class weapons in the game. Set your class that you need the class weapon. Get 250 victories in like, I don't know. You can do 6 battles a minute. And you need 250 victories. So whatever that is. 40 minutes or something. You could definitely get a class weapon an hour out of this team. But yeah, it's Dust Devil, IRONHAWK, Greed. And the medals kind of matter. You could do Medal of Yasmin. That way your Greed gets more gold. So Medal of Yasmin, it actually does matter. Slightly. Not too much. If you forget, no big deal. But yeah, explore, you gotta find the right kingdom. So don't just go to whatever kingdom you want and then tell me it's not working. Try Wild Plains. And then, right, like Dust Devil, Ironhawk, Ironhawk, Greed. This is the team. I'll show you how it works real quick here. And I'll mention some other teams you can use with Ironhawk, but we probably don't have time to show it since I did a whole Guild Wars already. But you don't need to worry about extra turns or anything. Just cast Greed, cast a Dust Devil. That's it. And it's mainly used during the Vault. Because we're not getting any class experience right now. You know, there's better soul farming teams. I'm pretty sure that this is not the best gold farming team, but it is a way to farm gold too. You can get like 130,000 gold an hour or something with this team, which isn't too bad. I think like double Cedric on difficulty 12 Explorer gets more, but we're using Greed. You can also use Sister Superiority. Anything that I think she's actually technically slightly faster too, because Greed has a trait that explodes a brown or something at the start of battle, so sometimes that sets off like a cascade that'll make it take longer, kind of. But really, in the end, like, that's not costing you very much time. Like 1 second every hour, maybe. Maybe like 5 seconds. Maybe 1 battle per hour that the Greed will cost you off its trait. Maybe a little bit more, I don't know. What's that noise? I swear I just heard a noise. Anyway. And you can farm class experience with this team. But you need to put your hero on here instead of like one of the Ironhawks, and then you gotta end up casting, or you put, instead of the Greed, you put another Dust Devil. And then you gotta put your hero on here too, so you might be able to do it with, or what do you do? I forget. Let's try it real fast. I know you take the Greed off, right? Because you gotta cast the Dust Devil. And I think you put your hero on. Let's say we're doing Tidecaller. What would the weapon be? Oh yeah, you do Phylactery. Just for souls, like if you happen to cast for whatever reason. And I guess you'd put your Dust Devil. Is this how it works? I might have to, you might have to bear with me here. It's a way to do class experience. I think Rowan is technically still... See, that's not it. I think you need 2 Dust Devils or something. Let's retreat, because I'm just showing you guys something. Like I said, I made a video on this before. Is it 2 Dust Devils then? Yeah, I think it's just, it takes 2 turns. And the reason it's faster than Rowan is because occasionally when you're using Rowan, you will either not clear with Rowan for whatever reason, or where the heck is the Dust Devil? Or your Leprechaun won't get up your Rowan for whatever reason. Like, let's say there's not any green on the board every once in a while. So this is just like the difference between using Sister Superiority and Greed. This is kind of like the difference between that and using Rowan or this. Like, this is Sister Superiority, and Greed is Rowan. And you see I still use a Greed, so... See, right there we might do the Phylactery just because, but you see what I mean? Like, it's like very slightly faster than Rowan. Ever so slightly. Because you just do this, it's guaranteed 2 turn. While Rowan, you know, you would cast Leprechaun. You're hoping that 99% of the time Rowan gets up off that Leprechaun. But that 1% is what we're taking out. So there's no more 1% chance that Leprechaun does not get up Leprechaun does not get up Rowan just because of this. So you're taking away that one battle every hour or two that you had to cast. You had to do 3 turns instead of 2. You know what I'm saying? So it's the difference between using Greed or Sister Superiority for the IRONHAWK team, really, is what it's the equivalent of. So it's ever so slightly faster than Rowan, I would say, like, just barely. You might get in, like, 1 or 2 extra battles an hour. But it's now the fastest class farming team in the game, so you can't argue it. There's no way that Rowan could be faster than this. But there is a way that this could be faster than Rowan. You know what I'm saying? No one can argue that this is not the fastest class farming in the game. So, but yeah, those are the teams. IRONHAWK mainly used for vault key farming, but I think it's also the fastest class experience farming in the game as well. But it's like just barely faster than Rowan, so I wouldn't get IRONHAWK based off of that. It's just like if you got IRONHAWK for the vault key farming, that you also could use it for Rowan. And this is one way that if you only have 1 IRONHAWK, you could still make use of it as well. Because you see, I'm only using 1 IRONHAWK here. But yeah. And the main way that IRONHAWK works is its traits, so make sure you have it fully traded. Better say that before we get out of here. Because of artillery support. So the way it works is you cast your Greed, and then this goes off. So you're dealing 5 damage real quick, and then you cast your Dust Devil, which deals 5 damage, and then it goes off again. And you got 2 of them on the team, so it's going off twice. It stacks. So your artillery support is going off every time you cast. So it goes off twice when you cast Greed, and twice when you cast Dust Devil. So you're getting 25 damage or whatever, just instantly before the enemy can do anything. But yeah, I better end it there. There's your green Guild Wars team, and which went 4-1. I pretty much couldn't do anything with that last battle there. I don't even feel bad about losing that, because there's nothing I could do, and you saw that. And then there's your IRONHAWK team. So yeah, like, share, subscribe, consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your guild about the channel. Comment below. Maybe you have a better green Guild Wars team, or, you know, tell me how you're doing this week, or whatever. And tomorrow is the class event. We got Sentinel, so pretty good class. And yeah, we'll be doing that tomorrow. The no, and everything. So I'll see you then, and have a good day. Peace.